I've made it here to a theme park in Pattaya, very famous, probably one of the largest theme parks here in Bangkok from what I've been told. And this part here is mostly display of animals for children to walk through, and even a little garden. Let me show you a little bit of what's happening here. If you would mind, check it out. Yes. Now, you may say to yourself, what could this be doing with any alchemical work? Actually, quite a bit, you know. In this particular area, all right, it's more thematic for families, I would say. There's elephants you can ride on. There's lots of botanical gardens. I showed you earlier the area of the cactus garden they had. So there's a lot of area that's really, really beautiful. But in terms of alchemy, it puts you in contact with nature itself. In this particular theme park here, it's not so much they're living, because if you look at the things here, they're not exactly living, they're statues, all right? But does give you an idea of these things, right? So you say, okay, Alan, I'm here to grow. How can I use this as a growth pattern? It depends, okay? What is your view on animals? What is your view on family and children and the dinosaurs, all right? It's a simple question, all right? Where are you in the bigger picture, right? For me right now, I would grow with respect to nature, trying to see that my understanding of nature and the animal that's involved, and the human attempt to make it a nice, friendly environment where all the animals are working together. They're not trying to kill each other, you know. A fantasy, to be sure. But in traveling as an alchemist, your idea, or at least where you end up at, is not so much you have a particular goal, but you let yourself be. And just traveling through here just a little bit, this is not the setup here. I would say yes, I would change and I would grow. In this particular case, my biggest change is socializing. No, I'm not socializing with all the animals directly, because they're not really living in this particular here. There are other areas where you can feed the elephants and all. But I would say, let yourself go in the moment and just relax. I know you might be an adult, but just relax. Enjoy yourself, okay? And let the changes take place. One of the biggest things is that we are stuck in our ways, and our way is the only way, okay? So you say, I see the world this way, and that's the only way the world is. That's it. Only me, only me, only me. How am I gonna, if I was gonna bring a client here, yes, I would. I'd bring adult males here. I think it'd be more impacting on adult males, all right? I'll bring my male clients here. I'll force them to go through this. They'll think this is kiddish and things like that. And by the time about 15, 20 minutes in, their brain will start to change. They begin to relax and chill a little bit, okay? And then we talk about the serious things. Because until you can let go, it's very difficult to make substantive changes. You're worried about your job, you're worried about your relationship, but you can't let it go long enough for you to step outside of it to look at it. And it's my job to get you. If this was, you know, in my home state of Florida, I would definitely use that. But we have many theme parks in Florida that I can use for this purpose, okay? So if I'm coming here solo, I come here to let go, fall into the discussion, fall into the visuals here, fall into the ambient energy that's presented, and let go. And once you let go and you relax, now you can focus on those things that really matters to you, all right? So my thing for this one in terms of alchemist is the process of letting go, destroying the old ideas, but not by focusing on them, but focus on something completely opposite, totally not super serious, totally novel and fun-like, okay? And then when you let go, boosh, because you're gonna let go. Eventually, well, if you looking for growth, you come in here to let go. So you want to do something silly, like walking through a theme park like this, and then boom, you let go. When you let go, now you can look back, and now you're empowered to look back at your other issues without, from a new set of eyes, basically, from a new set of eyes. Hey, how do you like my hat? Yeah, Thai. Okay. Talk to you soon.